Hi, my name is Patricia Fletcher Edwards, your HUD certified housing counselor with NID Housing Counseling Agency. Also, I'm the CEO of Being Empowered, Successful, and Trained, which is a financial capabilities coaching agency and one of the sponsors for our online workshops that you're preparing to take. Because we're in this new virtual space, we were pushed into it because of the pandemic. We have tried to optimize this new virtual world, and part of it is having this online pre-orientation. If you're watching this, you have more than likely registered or pre-registered for the next our next virtual homebuyer education workshop, and congratulations for that. Presently, all our workshops are done on the Zoom platform. So if you haven't already, as part of this step one, go ahead and make sure you download the Zoom app on your personal computer, your laptop, um, iPads and or notebooks or your smartphones. The Zoom app is very easy, very user friendly, which is the reason why we like to utilize it. And know that when you do come on for our virtual class that you registered for, you need to have your camera on and your audio so that it is interactive. We can see you, you can see us. It'll be just like being in class. We like those classes to be interactive. We want you to get everything that you need out of it. And also to keep you um, from this point on, to keep you up to date, even after you go through the class and as you're in your process, we want you to go to our YouTube channel, Trisha Speaks, Trisha Speaks, and Trisha Speaks Success. And we would like you to, these are new virtual platforms, so please go ahead and like and subscribe to both of them and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when we come live or when we upload information that is relevant to this whole housing process or to your whole credit process, the budget process, or whatever we're doing. But it'll be relative and hopefully empowering information that'll be suitable and useful for you in this process. Again, congratulations on your decision to move forward with empowering yourself with knowledge and resources needed to assist you in reaching your housing goal. Okay, and we're going to help you with that. This workshop, as I told you and mentioned, and we'll mention probably again and again, will cover 10 steps of the pre purchase and home buying process. These 10 steps are inclusive of getting you educated on the varying affordable housing options that are out there that are relevant to what you're looking for, helping you understand the different down payment assistance programs that are available or may be available in your area. We want you all to uh, get as much information. We can't, I like to tell our classes and I tell them uh, that we can't teach you everything, but we want to teach you just enough that you will be dangerous in the process. You'll have just enough information that you will be dangerous, that you'll be able to understand the concepts of the people that you have to deal with in the industry, so far as how to choose a lender or choosing the right lender, how to choose a real estate professional, how to choose a home inspector, how to engage yourself in finding the right home owner's insurance, making you aware of the insurance process. We do a big session on budget and credit. Credit being one of the major barriers a lot of times people preventing certain people from being able to move forward in the process. So we deal with how to credit coaching, little parts of that. We're not, people talk big about credit repair and all this other kind of stuff, agencies and stuff like that. We are believe that we should teach and coach in the area of credit, teaching you what credit is, how to maintain your credit, how to grow your credit, how to sustain your credit, and that credit is taking the edge out of the whole process and being able to understand that, helping you understand what your budget means, how imperative it is to know your budget, to work a budget, to create a budget, and what it means. Talking about savings and how much money you need for the closing costs and for the process itself. We go through all of that, and it covers those 10 steps, and that's why the class itself is 6 hours. Generally, we do these classes over a 2 day period, 3 hours one day and 3 hours the next day. We break it up because the information is so much, and we want you to make sure that you're able to get it and have it saturate. That's the 6 hour portion. The whole process is 8 hours. So a part of this whole thing is that you have to come in for, or set up and schedule yourself for a 2 hour one-on-one. That 2 hour one-on-one is geared to you, your issues, your budget, your credit, your situation, and your personal circumstances. Looking at the whole process and seeing what steps. At the end of that one-on-one, you'll be given what we call a client action plan. That client action plan is useful for helping you with your goals, whatever your goals is, your time frame, and meeting deadlines, meeting objectives, and so forth and so on, so that to help usher you through this process. That's what we are there for. Generally, we are part of our classes. We teach is along with our partner. Generally, with the city, we partner with the city of Albany, another housing counseling certified counselor, Ms. B.J. Jackson, works well with us, and she's one of the presenters, and she talks about if you're in the city of Albany, she talks a lot about the city's affordable home ownership program, which is great, and other programs like it. We go into detail about USDA, VA, FHA, Habitat for Humanity. We touch on all these different programs and what works, and helping you find and understand what may be right for your particular path. So that is extremely important. Um, Additionally, we want you to know, as part of your this orientation, we want to make you aware that part of what you have to do is complete your an online intake package, which is inclusive, which HUD requires us to do because we have to. This is a HUD sanctioned course. So we do, and the certificate that you receive at the end of it, you can utilize it not just in the state of Georgia, not just in the state of Florida, but you can use it nationwide. So therefore, we have to be able to put you in our database and be able to, so that whenever anyone everywhere they can track it, they can find that you did complete your HUD 8 hour class, and that it's useful for USDA requires it, certain FHA programs require some other affordable home ownership programs require. Georgia Dream requires it. Different home buyer programs and first-time home buyer programs in different other states require. But it doesn't matter because it is a HUD. You will receive, if you complete these 8 hours, your certificate is useful and ready for you to be utilized in any state in the United States. It is carried, whatever bank requires it, whatever program requires it. That certificate that you receive from us is there for you, and we can track you and certify that you've done what you're supposed to do. So that's the purpose of what we want to make sure that you get those documents so we can have your HUD file set up and we can have all the documents. Now let's talk about the documents that's necessary for you to submit along with your intake application. We need you to make sure that you submit these simple documents. This will get us started. Now, doing the one-on-one process, sometimes we do gather more, but just to get our file together, we're going to need your government issued ID, whether that's driver's license or your ID, your government ID, your passport, or whatever. But we need your to show that you're a real person. We also need your a month of income statements. So whether or not you're working, we need a month of pay stubs, or if you're on Social Security or some other type of retirement, we do need that award letter that would show and prove that you the income. We need a month of bank statements that show either your savings, your checking, a bank statement. Savings is a big deal, so we like to sort of help you as you go along to understand the benefit of savings and what savings is all about. But HUD is required that you have your bank statement. If you don't have a bank statement, then you have to have that affirmation that you do not have a bank statement. And so we are going to try to, that's would be one of the things that we try to help you create if you don't have that, a banking relationship and understand the banking relationship. We also would need a copy of the first 2 pages of your income tax return, whether it's the 2020 or the 2019 of the last one that you did. If you don't file income tax, then you need to know that information as well. A copy of your utility bill and the copy of the first page of your lease. We do need that information. You can get that to us, and that would be very helpful and beneficial for helping us make sure that your file is right. Now, if you have any questions as to concerns as to and want more information about that, I need you to call our office, 229-317-4745. That's 229-317-4745. Now, whatever email that sends this to you, you can also scan it back to that email, or you can send it to bestlifeskills@gmail.com. That's bestlifeskills@gmail.com. You can fax back at 888-818-9340. 888-818-9340. This is just letting you know what to expect, what to prepare for. We're excited about you beginning this journey in the home buying process. We want it to be a rewarding journey for you. We want you to accomplish your goal of home ownership, if that is your goal, or you just are learning more or doing more. We want you to be able to get all that you're looking for in this process. I want you to know that the investment that you're making, the time that you're taking, whatever small incremental monetary investment that you're making for the cost of the class, the cost of the credit report, or whatever you're doing, it is worth it because it's an investment in you. It's an investment into your family. It's an investment into your future. And you'll have something to show for all your hard work, and you'll have something to show for all that that you have a piece of what they call the American dream. You know what I'm saying? They're not making any more land, and you'll have a piece of whatever you need. And we want to help facilitate that. We're excited again about your home buying journey. This has been a small pre-orientation leading up to your workshop that we're planning for your next, the one that you're registered for. Thank you. We look forward to seeing you. Be sure again to download your Zoom, get that online or intake application sent back to us. Call us if you have any questions, and you're well on your way. We're excited. Don't you feel the excitement in the air? You are getting ready to meet all what you've been meet your goal of home ownership. I think we can do this thing. I'm an encourager by nature, so I like to encourage, motivate, and inspire you to reach your goals and dreams. You have a blessed and wonderful day, and be sure to call us 229 317 4745. 229 317 4745. Goodbye. Have a blessed day.